guys, welcome to an advanced topic in After Effects. Today we're going to talk about how you use Photoshop and After Effects together. So I'm just going to start a quick composition. We'll just call this Photoshop. And say you want to create an object, or even just like a text layout or title design or something like that, but you work with Photoshop better. Or you already have a Photoshop file or a project that you want to work on in Photoshop while you work on it in After Effects. Well, it's really easy to do that. In After Effects, if you go up to File, New, and then Adobe Photoshop File, it will ask you where you want to save it. We'll just call this test. And then it will open up Photoshop, and it will open up a file that is the exact size of your composition, which is really great because it's way easier than trying to figure out what the size of your composition is and then going back and inputting the pixels or things like that. This automatically does it. So now we can go into Photoshop, which, who knows, maybe you're a little bit more familiar with. We can create our shapes or textures or layers or compositions or whatever we want, and then basically when you're done with your composition, so let me just give you a practical example of what this would look like. So I'm just gonna move that down there. Okay, so I'm gonna take some black circles and quickly, I need to create a new layer, delete this other one. Now take my shape tool, and of course if you don't know how to use Photoshop, then you're gonna have to learn how to use Photoshop. I'm gonna create a new layer, another circle, and I'm gonna create two Mickey ears. So now we have a Mickey Mouse. And maybe for you it was easier to create it in Photoshop than After Effects. So then we save this, then we go back to our After Effects project, and you will see test is here in our project folder. And now you can just bring in your Photoshop project. Say you need to make changes, then we can do that. You can add a nose or whatever you want, and then let's just add a couple eyes. This does not look like Mickey at all, but you get the point. Save it again, then go back to our After Effects, make sure we save it, and then go back to our After Effects, and then we should be able to right click our test right here in the project file, do reload footage, and it will update it to whatever the latest version is that you saved. And it's a great way to work with Photoshop and After Effects together. You don't have to save out the Photoshop file and then import and then resave another PNG or JPEG or whatever it is. You can just work within Photoshop and After Effects at the same time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and we'll see you next time.